Hey guys, today we're going to review a very small and unknown game that was released yesterday. Fallen Mage is a small indie game developed on the Unity engine. It's a mixture of action, adventure and some RPG elements all squeezed together. The game was developed and published by Dev4Play. I found out about this game by accident as I was going around asking my friends if they wanted to play something, and one of them said he is playing this fun indie game called Fallen Mage. I checked the store and saw it going for $3.7 US, so I decided to get it, and boy was I impressed. Let's keep in mind that about 5 or 6 people worked on this game, and the price tag is like 7% of a AAA title. So what are you getting for your $3? You start off by choosing one out of 3 available languages, English, Polish or Russian. Once you start, you're given background of the story through a cutscene. The art style isn't that appealing, but at least it is voice acted.
Young boy Fellin from the land of Northleach grew up as a student of master magician Edwards, learning the secrets of magic. Felin was incredibly talented and quickly learned the new magical skills. His powers surpassed even the greatest magicians. If
you disregard the grammar mistakes and accent, you'll be fine. So you take control of Felin and you start moving around, then you get your instructions through pop-up tutorials explaining how you can attack and whatnot. The notable thing here is that no matter what key you press, you'll skip the pop-up, which makes reading tutorials very difficult sometimes. Since you're constantly pressing your keys to move, dodge and attack, you'll most likely skip these tutorials. Because of this, I missed over half of the tutorials before I got the chance to read a single word. It's not a difficult game though, so you'll get the hang of it even if you don't read the tutorials. It somehow reminded me of other indie titles like Space Invader and Twin Bees, if you have an idea what those games are. There is a lot of moving around as you need to dodge spells and you kill enemies by shooting spheres or magic balls. Replace those magic balls or magic spheres with bullets and beams and you'll have yourself a futuristic Twin Bees. When there are only 1 or 2 enemies on the screen, it's very easy to beat them and it's almost impossible for you to lose. But it gets hectic when there are more than 2, let's say 5 or more enemies come at you at once. It gets so hectic, but it's so exciting, dodging here, shooting there, smashing the spacebar to warp around. Boss battles aren't meaningless aim and shoot either. There are some conditions which need to be fulfilled before you can hurt the boss, so there's that. Between stages, you can go into the arena, which consists of waves, where you can kill enemies to acquire gold. You use gold at the vendor to upgrade your stats and purchase some active skills. Unfortunately, some of the active skills are currently broken. For example, one of them will reduce the cooldown between your magic use. Instead of this effect working only when you activate the skill, it gets activated by default, and when you use the skill, it will actually nullify the effect. So as long as you have this spell in your inventory and you don't use it, you will have the effect of the cooldown between spells removed, which makes you shooting spheres look like a machine gun. Here, you can see me shooting spheres. This is without the spell. This is without the spell in my inventory. And this part is where I have the spell, but it's not activated. You can see the difference. Once I activate the skill, you can see how the speed between my spheres goes down. So yeah, there are some buggy skills right now which need to be fixed. Aside from the glitchy skills, when an audio track runs out and a new one is about to start, the client freezes for a couple of seconds. I think this is an optimization issue which can be easily patched by the developer, but it's not game breaking. I started recording some gameplay for this video thinking it'll take 10 minutes, only to realize I've been playing for 2 hours. The game is that fun and engaging. For that price tag, I highly recommend you grab this game while it's on discount before it goes back to the original price of $4.99. I hope you enjoyed this review. I'll leave the link for this game on Steam in the description in case you want to check it out. Thank you for watching and see you in the next video. Goodbye.